What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Collectables, and today I got a brand new video for y'all, and this time it is another Jurassic World Dino Rivals toy review, and it will be on the Duel Attack Parasaurolopus. And this is one of the new assortment lines that's actually taken place of the Roarivores that was in the Fallen Kingdom toy line. So now we got the Duel Attack toy line for the Dino Rivals line. So it has two action features, and we'll go over that here in a little bit. And the last time that we had a Parasaurolopus figure from any Jurassic World / Jurassic Park toy line was from 1997, and it was the Jurassic World, not Jurassic World, but the Jurassic Park Lost World toy line from Kenner, and we'll bring one of those out. I have a couple of them, so we'll do some comparisons, and we'll decide who was or which one was better. You know, if it was Mattel that reigned supreme, that dethroned the almighty Kenner, or if Kenner holds up to this day. So without further ado, y'all pretty much know the drill. We're gonna go over the packaging. We're gonna cut out the dinosaur and free the dinosaur, and we'll take a look at the dinosaur, do some size comparison, take some measurements, and then we'll do a small collection update. Okay, so we successfully cut the Parasaurolopus out of the packaging. All it was just two tie strings, and just snip those, and then you're free. And fairly easy, not as difficult as some of the Dino Rivals, or not Dino Rivals, but the Roarivores were, because you had to do some maneuvering here and there to get to them. But anyways, really like the new style of packaging. At first, I wasn't too keen on it. But now, since they started a new line, the Dino Rivals line, it's only fitting that they had to switch it up from the movie line. So, as you can tell, that it is an open package. At the top left-hand corner, we got Jurassic World. It's a clean label. It's not cracked like the previous line was. And then up here on top, it shows you the demonstrations on the action feature, that you can press the one button and the tail swings, and then you press the other button and the head butts. So let's go ahead and bring this in so you can get a closer look at it. And as you can tell, that the tail swings, and then it has a headbutting action. And then as far as the background goes, the card back, it does have that old Kenner style feel to it as far as the coloration goes. You have that dark reddish that bleeds into the orange, into the yellow, and then it's like a sunset coloring. I said coloring. The sunset colors for the card back, and then you have the black right here on the side, and then over here you got the T-Rex skull. Just basically the Jurassic Park / Jurassic World logo, and it just blends in very well, and I like the fact that they have it all covering on the inside of the packaging and on the sides and everything. So kudos to Mattel for doing that. And you have Rexy here, and then you have Dino Rivals. Then you got the Triceratops, and we have an unneeded Owen here. The dinosaurs can sell this packaging on its own without having to have Owen as part of the packaging, in my opinion, because way before Owen, back when I was a kid, dinosaurs sold all the merchandise that I picked up back then. So as far as we need a human goes, hopefully Mattel learns from this, and for the next line that they do, they can do away with them. So, and then it says Duel Attack, and then it says Parasaurolopus. So Parasaurolopus. So Parasaurolopus, more or less, if you want to say it like that, Parasaurolopus or Parasaurolopus, give or take. don't know if there's a right or wrong way to pronounce it, but I like Parasaurolopus, I guess. Parasaurolopus. I think that might be the correct way. Or a Parasaurolopus. But anyways, I'm taking too much time trying to pronounce this thing. It's a long word, I know. Ages 4 and up, that's me. And then here we have Dino Rivals right there. And then over here we have Jurassic World logo right there. And then down here, got all the information, copyright dates and all that. And the Universal logo, the Ambulance logo. And then we got the Contains One Dinosaur. And get the Mattel logo. And here is the UPC if you can't find the dinosaur in your area. These have been popping all over the place at Walmart's. Have yet to see these at Target. Don't know if they will be carrying them because Target's been real picky about what they put in their stores as far as Jurassic World merchandise goes. And quite the ones that I've been to, I go to about 5 or 6 of them on a weekly basis. Same stores in the area. But they're still loaded with the Fallen Kingdom merchandise as well. So until they get all that stuff cleared out, then we'll probably see these at Targets. But yeah, just check your local Walmarts. They're there. And here in the background, or not in the background, but here in the back, on the top hand, left hand corner, we have all the, let's see, we have the Vax app information right there. And then down here it says contains one collector's card. So we'll get that thing out and we'll take a closer look at it. And then at the bottom, we have the rest of the dinosaurs in this line. We have the Triceratops, and we have the Concavinator. But my boy Nick Hostetter, he pronounces it Convenator, I think. Convenator. But hey, that might be the correct way to say it, but we'll see. And then here on the top it says Duel Attack, and then we have Jurassic World, and then down here, or actually here in the middle, sorry about that glare, here we have the nice prototype of the Parasaurolopus, and then it says Tail Strike, and then Head Strike, and then here it is facing off a Styracosaurus. Kind of interesting that a Styracosaurus and a Parasaurolophus would be fighting, but hey, it is what it is. So yeah, that's it for the packaging for this thing. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the dinosaur that we have broken free from its prison, I guess. But all right. Okay, so we have the Parasaurolophus in hand, and want to make a funny comment, not a funny comment, but I was reading in one of the Jurassic Park groups I was in, and one of the guys who is a regular and is a collector in that group, I don't remember who it was that I read it from, but he mentioned that he was looking at this thing in the store, and it reminded him of a big old baked potato. So every time I look at this thing, I think of that. Looking at a baked potato that's shaped like a dinosaur. But anyways, so as far as the sculpting goes, I really like it. I think it's a great sculpt, and it kind of reminds me of the Parasaurolophus that we see in the Lost World movie, and so as far as color scheme goes and everything. So kudos to Mattel for doing that. And it does have this in hand, just looking, I know the camera paints a different picture, but in hand, it's got the main body and the tail right here is kind of like the vanilla color, and then the legs and the tip of the tail and the arms, are kind of like a yellowish color. And then it's got that brown striping all the way around here. And then on the legs, same thing on this side, has the brown striping right there. And I'm pretty impressed that it actually, since the tail is divided in 3 sections, or 2 sections, 1, 2, and went all the way down there. And kind of shocked that it didn't stop there. But yeah, that's a good thing that it went all the way down. Then, excuse me, what am I saying? It's a good thing that it has that continuation. But yeah, I do like the striping here that it has right there. And then on the bottom, it has that white underbelly, kind of creamy white underbelly right there. And then here we have the Jurassic World logo right there. Don't know if you can make that out very well, but it's still there. But for those who use that fax app, there you go. And the head sculpt is fairly accurate too, in my opinion. The eyes are a little funny on this guy. You can't really see the eyeball all that well, but as far as where it's supposed to be at, it's pretty spot on, I think. And then over here is the same way, pretty spot on where the eye is supposed to be at. I do like the detail around the eyes, and they gave it a little bit more detail than most normal dinosaurs that they've done, in my opinion, as far as the sculpting goes. And then here you got some of the kind of the reddish color scheme here on the neck, and then all on the face right there on the head. Wish it would blend in a little bit and then kind of come down here like they did with the Albertosaurus. Have been a lot more better fitting, in my opinion. I think there are some that are in the store that I haven't seen any yet, but I think there are reports that some of these have like their whole head right here, neck is got the reddest color. So I guess a color variant, But as far as the crest goes, it looks good, and then the mouth, that does resemble, the mouth does resemble of a cow, and not much detail as far as the mouth goes. You can't really get in there and see if there's any kind of painted tongue or anything. Maybe it's just how they molded it, and that's how they was able to paint it. But little tongue detail doesn't hurt, but still looks good. I don't have any complaints or anything. But as far as the action feature goes, let's go ahead and set this thing down right here, and then we can maybe focus. Whoa. Woo. Maybe not that much, but I do like the stance. The stance looks really good. It's a different pose. I do like it because they usually do walk on all fours, even though they do can be in a tripodal pose at times. But I think they're mostly known to be on all fours for the most part. But anyways, so right here you'll have the 2 buttons right there. And I like how they were able to blend both of them in on the back. It's not so noticeable on the shelf. So what you'll do is, this one is for the head and this one's for the tail. And you'll just press the button right there, and it's got a tail action right there. And then over here, you'll press this button and it's got the head ramming action. So I guess you can basically make it look like it's about to eat some grass or something. So that's the 2 action features that it comes with. Not too keen on these action features, but I'm just happy to have a new species of dinosaurs that's Mattel has put out. So as far as overall, the sculpt is excellent in my opinion. Paint scheme is pretty good. It's pretty much on par with the movie, but the Duel Attack, I'm not too fond, especially when it comes to something like this. Okay, let's go ahead and do some quick measurements real quick. And we'll go ahead and straighten this out. And from the tip of the tail to about the tip of the jaw, it is about a foot long. So if you want to get behind there, it's probably about a foot long. Yep, about a foot long. And then if you want to measure from the excuse me, whoa. If you want to measure from the hind legs right here, it is actually about let's say about 4 inches. Or if you want to go right here from the crest, it is about 4.5 inches. So let's go ahead and do some quick size comparisons. Okay, so I brought out both my Kenner Lost World Parasaurolopus figures, just to do a little size comparison and kind of go over, a little bit of difference of it. They are, as you could tell, the different coloration of it, and you could tell that the stance is way different as far as how they stand. And as you can tell, that this is at a tripodal pose, and this is on all fours. So I like the fact that we can have different options if you have both of these. So that way, if you want to do a herd building, you can have a couple of them that are on all fours and one that's on his hind legs. As you can tell, it's a different coloration, same kind of scheme a little bit. But you could tell that this does look like a baked potato, and this one doesn't. But as far as the striping goes, it's pretty much similar. As the striping goes all the way down there, and the striping here goes all the way down there. These are pretty hard to stand, somewhat for the most part, because of the gimmick. Because this thing has a running gimmick, but that one doesn't. So I would have much rather this have a running gimmick as well. But, at the same time, I'm happy that it's not, because it's something different that we don't have before as far as action feature. Because these days, toys don't have action to it. So I'm just happy that these dinosaurs have an action feature. Hence, action figure. But anyways, so as I was saying, as far as the paint color scheme of this, there's reddish color right here. It can go all the way down here, kind of like, as you can tell here, that it's painted all the way down there up to its neck and back right here, all the way down here. As for this, it's all the way down to the all the way down to the barely down to the neck, So let me know what y'all think of the which one's better. Do you like the baked potato Parasaurolopus or the Kenner version of it? All right, on to the size comparisons. Here we are. We have it compared to our previously reviewed Albertosaurus. So it's a little bit smaller scale. So Albertosaurus is a little bit taller. And so I like that scale right there. Looks good there. So very good size comparison. Really like it. And here we are having it sized up to the smaller Protoceratops. And really like the size of this. I mean, the Parasaurolopus is a Parasaurolopus, my bad, is a pretty large dinosaur. So very cool. really like that a lot. So goes great in scale. And we have a size comparison with Owen. So pretty much accurate, as far as size comparison goes. These are pretty fairly big dinosaurs. So I guess that was a fail. So oh, I had to do that because my boy Tattoo Toy Hunter told me that my last video, one of my videos when I was doing the review of the Styracosaurus, that I gave him a good cheap shot. So Owen got another cheap shot in this one. So there, how do you like me now, Kevin? But anyways, so yeah, that's a size comparison on how they scale up and everything. And before I forget, before we get to the collection update, let's take a look at this card that we have here. And really like the artwork. The stance right here kind of looks kind of funny. Well, not the stance itself, but the fact that it's a 3-clawed and all that stuff. Looks like it's a predator. So, but I do like the artwork, and I love the background of it and everything. And then let's go ahead, go down here, and its strength is at a 6, its speed is at a 4, its smarts or brains is at a 3, and then its aggression is at a 4, so 17 total. So it's kind of like a big cow, But yeah, not very strong overall. Just it does got a lot of strength, but pretty weak in other areas. And so here's the back of the card. It says Dino Rivals, Jurassic World. And let's go ahead and do a collection update. And one last comparison I almost forgot. Sizes up pretty well with the Rexy, the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. So pretty much in scale with that. And with our collection update, here is the attack packs. We have the repaint of the Protoceratops, and we have the Dracorex, and the Rhamphorhynchus, and we have Velociraptor Delta. And also we have the Savage Strike line. I didn't get the Sticky Moloch or Velociraptor Blue because they're pretty much straight up repacks from the story packs from the Fallen Kingdom line. So I just went ahead and picked up the Styracosaurus and the repaint of the Monolophosaurus. And last but not least, we have the new Dino Rivals Battle Damage Albertosaurus. And I just want to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this video. Hope y'all enjoyed this video as much as I did enjoy making it. And comment down below what you think of the new Parasaurolopus, and if you think it matches up with the Lost World version of Kenner back from 1997. Let me know what you think of the new action features that they added to this Parasaurolopus, and if you think they're worthy or not. And also let me know if you think this thing looks like a big old baked potato. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the notification bell so you can receive all my uploads, and words of wisdom. Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.